Hey, what's going on, guys? Forge Bumper now. I'm bringing you another video. This video is going to be a bit of a tutorial on how to use CoD Caster mode. So let's load into a game here. It's going to be a 2v2 O Viper and Buttermash. That's Forge Viper and his friend Buttermash versus Forge Limits and Forge Peace. Just then was the ban and protect stage. Every person takes turns at either banning or protecting something in the game. And now they have their specialist draft. And so they get to choose their specialist ability or weapon and stuff like that side of the game. And so this is just normal for any competitive match. Basically, if you're playing a competitive match and it doesn't have these settings, or at least it doesn't have the specialist one, because quite a lot of the time people don't use or don't play with the ban and protect just because it can take a while. But basically this is just the standard sort of thing. So now there's creating editing the classes because there was some items banned and stuff, and I know for a fact that they were just counter banning each other because I mean all of us guys have played together a lot, so we know what we're good with. But yeah, in this game I will be in CoD Caster mode. I used it in the last game. It was a S&D, and I used it, got used to it, and it's actually pretty good this year. I've mucked around with it a couple of times in the past, and this year I feel like it's quite good actually. Buttons and stuff are like very easy. It's got like a quick settings menu, and then it's got like a bigger list of settings and a different menu, and then there's like pretty much like having keyboard shortcuts. It's pretty much got those. So I'll get back to you once the game starts. Us and their score streaks, and so now we're just loading into the game. So basically this video is just going to be a quick sort of a tutorial on what CoD Caster is, how it works, all the buttons and stuff. So here we are straight away. So off the rip you got the minimap in the left, and these are all default settings as well. Minimap in the left so you can see the full minimap. You got the score at the top, so you got the timer, and it's quite cool in this game actually because the team name and emblem you can actually change. So like when it's I don't know, Optic versus Phase, instead of saying Black Ops versus CDP, it will say Optic and Phase. So it's quite cool like that. So straight off the rip, also you got the scoreboard on top right, and so you're just going up and down, and then you can see it highlights them on the minimap, highlights their name. And so you can simply like press X in their name, swatch to them, and you can also see, you might have just seen it there, every player on the map at the moment has a little X-ray thing, and that's just really quick, easy setting. So for starters, you can go, I'll bring out the menu there. So these are the sort of basic things you're going to be using. So you got map, brings up the map and enlarges it, quite nice, especially in a like sort of 1v1 situation. There's also loadout, so you can see what loadout they're running, just all that nice stuff. There's also quick settings, so this is where you can like turn off and on X-rays just easily. Third person, which isn't too needed I guess. Listening, which is good if it's like a LAN and like at a tournament and stuff, so they would be talking in game chat. Playlist, so you can toggle that on or off. Score panel, toggle that on or off. Player card, so I believe that's, yeah, that's the normal thing at the bottom there. And then player HUD, so that was their like crosshairs and ammo count and all the normal HUD stuff. So it's kind of like if you're playing hardcore. See that that toggle there, bottom right especially, is noticeable. And then if you bring up the R2 settings, then it's got all of these. So this is like all the nitty gritty ones, and so you can just like toggle on and off all these. There's a lot of them there, and then there's also like the loadout, so you can choose like what actually shows up when you press the loadout button. So it's pretty nice. I do like it a lot, to be honest. I like how it's got the sort of quick menu at the bottom, so you can, once you like know those buttons, you can just quickly rotate between them, bring up the map, settings, all that stuff, like nice and easily. I do really like it this year, to be honest. I still feel like there could be some improvements perhaps. Like for starters, the kill feed, if you change team, like when there's a kill, like no matter what, the like Viper was red right there, right? If he gets another kill after I like switch teams or something, he'll show up blue. So it's really confusing, especially if you swap teams in between 2 kills sort of thing, because there will be like 2 blue kills in a row or something, even though it's like 2 opposing team kills. So things like that need to be improved. Also, like it's good how this year you can see in the scoreboard, no matter how good the people are doing, it stays in the same order. For the most part at least. Yeah, see, so on the scoreboard, Forge Limit's got 10,050, Forge Peace has 2,050, so I mean, really 2,050 is better than 1,050, and so he should be higher. If it was a normal game, he brought out your scoreboard, and even these guys playing the game, if they brought out the scoreboard, Forge Peace will be on the top for them, for that team. But this way, it makes it so much easier, especially for commentators and stuff, so that when they're scrolling across the scoreboard in the top right, or just looking at the scoreboard there, it's not listed in order of who's doing best, it's the same order every single time. That way if they want to switch to someone and then, I don't know, someone gets a kill and it overtakes them, then there won't be any confusion as to who they're viewing. And I've gone the CoD competitive Reddit subreddit thing quite a lot, and some people are actually complaining about this. Some people are saying like, why does the scoreboard like not change and stuff? But I mean, it makes sense when you think about the commentators. They don't want to have to be constantly looking at the scoreboard, making sure that when they highlight a name that they're choosing the right person, and so it just makes it far easier for them, to be honest. I actually really like it. I think it looks fine. For the most part, like there's not too much of a big deal with score anyway. You mainly look at the kills, deaths, time, defense and stuff. The score you don't have to worry about too much. But yeah, so I'm just gonna muck around with these guys. Might even do a little bit of, you know, shout casting or something. Probably not, because my mum is home and I don't want to be shouting or anything. And it's only a 2v2 anyway, so it's not really that like pumped up. But it's just a bit of fun, and I thought I might as well just show you guys how to use CoD Caster mode. Especially anyone who's into competitive CoD, you'll know that CoD Caster is quite important. You'll see it all the time at tournaments and stuff. That's how they record games. But yeah, I think it's great. You can still bring up the pause menu and stuff, which I feel like it's kind of weird how you can like change team and stuff there, and like you got all these normal options even though you're in CoD Caster. I feel like that could kind of be different, like kind of be special, because you're in like the broadcasting mode, so I don't really see why you need to do that. But at the same time, I guess it makes sense if people like me are just mucking around with it and then they want to like spawn in or something. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more, because I will be doing more, I'll probably do like a theater mode one perhaps, and I might do a couple other tutorials. So subscribe if you want to see those, and make sure to tune in. I'm not sure exactly how often I'll be uploading. I did say I want to be uploading much more because I'm completely off school now, but at the same time, like, I just want to be playing, you know? Making a video, I mean, getting the gameplay and stuff, not too hard, but then going and editing it, commentating it, rendering, uploading stuff, it takes time, and in that time, I'd just rather be playing. Like, playing is the main thing I like to be doing. So I mean, if I've got a good video that I want to put out, and I think you guys enjoy it, then I'll definitely find time to make it and put it up. But I just can't guarantee that there'll be like a video every 2 days or something. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.